There we are. We're alive. So we want to run the auto director. And we want that's fine. That's good. And there we go. All right, tonight what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out the I do have to say, yesterday I was going to come back. However, the electricity went out. So it's kind of hard to come back without electricity. I wasn't going to go out in the car and get the generator and all that. So that's that. But I didn't do anything because didn't have any electricity to run the compressor. So, all right, how are we going to do this? Well, I have some open checks on the bottom. And I have a way that I'm going to close them with these. We're probably going to tape to these too. Hopefully it's the same. Nope. Not the same arc, but it'll be all right on the bottom. Because I don't want to put pencil marks on it. Come on now, get on there. Nope. Yep, that's better. Okay, I got another one for the other side. Just have to eyeball the top. See, hey, Jim. Joanne, I know you're watching. How you doing? We don't need this anymore. You know, I was going to ink these lines, but the more I thought about it, the more I decided against it. I'm going to ink these lines in here, but I'm not going to ink the perimeter lines. Wouldn't work. So, I need to find my tape. 16th. I ordered 3 more rolls of blue 3M fine line. I think I got enough to do this project, but where it is, I have no clue. Oh, I know where it is. It's in my bag. Yep. I think I probably got enough to do one wing tonight. So we'll make an attempt at that. We'll get done what we can get done, and so be it. I have some. Great, Joe. I have some 16th inch line tape. So what I'm going to do here, and I don't know what camera's on, but what I'm going to do here is place this line tape around this here. This piece of tape is throwaway. Pretty expensive throwaway stuff, but you kind of got to do it. In order to get it perfect. That word perfect. I got to be perfect. Let's see here. I'm going to put 2 blue stripes around this. And the other ones will be inked in black. Hey, Don. It's going to be a plain paint job. It's not going to be super wow. I'm at 54 ounces right here. I don't want to get it heavy. So let's see if we can get this up. See if we can get it up. And leave that line down. Yep. Okay. The placeholder line, let's talk about that. That is so that I can come back with the 1/8 inch blue fine line tape, one on each side, because I'm good, but my eye isn't quite that good, and it kind of gets a little crazy. Good evening, Alan. Thank you, some guy in Sandy. I wish this tape worked. It's this tape here. I mean, it's Chinese tape. I'm just not going to chance it. I put it on and it left a residue. And if you paint over the residue, Yeah, if you're looking at my back, I apologize. Let me, just no good place to put all these cameras. Not in here anyway. Okay, we got to the first checkerboard. Now I can stretch it out. We'll leave it a little long so we can go around. And now oh shoot, I gotta get the other side on. You guys making me go too fast. Getting ahead of myself. You know, I had some of these lines on my Thunderbolt, my original front row Thunderbolt. And people ask me, how the hell did you ink that line? It wasn't inked, it was painted. And I'll do it on my other Thunderbolt too, but we'll get back to that. That airplane is not going to make its debut this year. I found that when you're working, there's just not enough time in the day to do all the projects I need to do. Too busy making money for somebody else. That's coming to an end here shortly, though. Okay, there we go. Hey, some guy in Sandy. Yeah, tape fun for Sparky. That's 5 rolls of tape. Thank you. Now we got to make sure that it looks like it got it. Yep. So I got my 16th line going around there now. Let's get some crepe tape on it to keep it from pulling up. If you don't back it up with masking tape, especially on the corners, they creep, they'll walk because you're pulling that tight. Hey, Tom. You're up to 600, huh? When you think you're done sanding, sand it a couple more times. Because with all the sanding I did on this airplane, I can see where it could have used more. But there comes a time when you just say, you know what, I've had enough. Abandon it. Maybe I ought to put that on the other side. I get home from work and I'm not good for much. I can do an hour. I work 9 hours a day, which is 9 too many. This week will be all about getting this ready for its second color. I mean, I was going to go ahead and paint all this stuff here, but I think I'll just wait to get to John's because we can do it in one day. I will leave John's with clear on the airplane. I hate these tight inside curves. I've got to get clear on it, so I'll come next weekend, I'll know what this airplane's going to weigh. Exactly what it's going to weigh. I think it's going to be around 56 ounces. Ounce less than when I started. And there's a couple of reasons for that, and I'll explain to what they are. One, this airplane has an experiment. We use 2 coats of white less than normal. Or 2 coats of paint. I won't say 2 coats of white. There's 2 coats of less of paint on it than normal. So far it looks real good. Shouldn't be an issue. And with that, I cut off those other wheel pants. Those wheel pants that I had on there were actually extremely heavy. These wheel pads are in the realistic range of ½ ounce for both of them. The other ones were 1.5 ounces, so we took 1 ounce off there. I'll paint this one on, and at a later date, if I decide it needs another one, I'll put another one on it. But I want to get it up in the air and get it going. So I've got to get it up in the air. What the heck happened to the scissors now? They're not over there. There they are. Ta-da! Man, just like I knew what I was doing. Hey, Kevin. Let's go. My shows are the conservative shows, and the hangouts are the liberal shows. Oh, I got another piece of the puzzle today. I'll show you. We're going to make 2 sets of teeth. One is a temp set, and the other is a casted set. Let me set this aside, and I'll show you some of the stuff. I'll put this up for a second. I gotta go get some paper bowls to mix some plaster in. we got some stuff. We don't need this right now. These are the dental trays to take the impressions. That's a medium. That's probably what I'll use is the medium. Of course, I don't know. It could be the small. I'm the small guy. This material here is for temporary fixtures. I mean, it gets hard at room temperature, or hard enough to wear. This is the impression superfill, blue and white. This is for the impression. You mix these two for 3 minutes. Put it in this tray, stick it in your mouth, take an impression. Then you take this plaster. This is dental casting stone, and pour it into that and make a mold. Oh, here's some other stuff here. I guess it's in this bag here. No. This is just a brush and some crap. Anyway, then, after you get that on, the mold, you form this with hot water around that mold, and you set these teeth in it. If I can get it open. You have an upper, and what camera are we on? We have an upper and a lower that are set into the mold. That's for the temporary set. For the permanent set, I'm waiting on the flask to get here now. You have to use this type wax. Same process, but this is denture wax, and you do a wax up of the model. Then you take the model and you put it into the flask and pour the plaster into the flask. After the plaster hardens, you heat that up and pour this wax out. Then you pour the casting resin into the wax and then bake it at 350 for 2 hours or whatever. So, we got molding stuff. We're almost ready to go on the teeth as soon as the rest of the parts get here. Couldn't believe that lady. I think you should make your own dentures. You know, you're right. I should. Idiots. And they will be every bit as good as the other ones that I made. You prefer this over the orange, huh? We'll be making teeth here this week. That stuff should show up this week. That lady didn't know who she was talking to. Idiots. Okay, let's get back on the stripe job here. Where's the blue tape? There it is. I ordered 3 more rolls of this. They got a deal on this blue 3M fine line on Amazon for $10.74. Normally, it's about $14 on Amazon, and if you have to buy it from the auto body shop, it's $18. Everybody got their hand in the pie. What I need is an Amazon influencer page so that I can list all the products that I use, and with one click you can buy it from Amazon. What the heck is this? A gnat? And then I get a little piece of it. Okay, Nat. I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm running the air conditioner already. Last week it was cold. This week it's hot. I mean hot. Not this week it's cold. Get out of here. I don't like it. The green tape is creeping. I can let you in on a little secret. You're going to use this blue fine line tape. You have to make that pull in one pull. You can't put it down and take it up, put it down and take it up. If you do, the line gets thicker and thinner, and it doesn't look very good. I'll have to look at that when I... Oh, well. If you can't do it in one pull, don't try it. I still can't get over how Howard Rush's airplane looks. That thing looks great. That'll be a concourse winner for sure. It's a big one. There's got to be, God, I don't know how much paint's on there. Man, there's a lot of paint on it. It would scare you to know how little paint is on my airplane. You would think there ain't no way that's going to work. Get off of there. Got it now. For you guys who are looking for light finish, remember you get 1 quart of dope. That's it. Yeah, put a little dent in it there. Should come out okay though. I guess I better hit it before I tape it. Otherwise it'll creep. Come on now. Scissors. How many of you guys are ready for some teeth making? One pull. Come on now. Ain't no different than making a prop. Except the prop can kill you. Got a little flat in there, but we'll live with it. Very small. I don't know. If I take that up, then it's the inside line. Maybe I can get it up. I don't know. Let's see. I'm doing what I told you not to do now. Nope. Yeah, it'll be all right. It'll be fine. Good enough for who it's for. That looks better. Oh, I see what the problem is. Remember I told you this line creaked. Yeah, man. Should have looked at that before I did it. Now we might have a problem. It's a good thing I caught it though, because it creeped right off of there. Man, it's all screwed up. Doing exactly what I told you it would do. Yeah, there we go. I got that part. Now I just need to move these other lines. Hopefully it won't creep until I get this done here. Never had anybody watch me do this before. And now it's out there for the world. This is the same way I lay out flames. Except I don't use a guideline, I just eyeball them and go for it. I got another neat trick I'll show you guys tomorrow night about the scallops. That I didn't have that ability. I've done scallops about all my life. I didn't have the ability to do what I'm going to do tomorrow night with the circles till I got the sign plotter. Actually, that don't look too bad like that. Ooh, we got it. There we go. That'll do it. I gotta get some tape on it though before it creeps. Come on, get out there. Let's see, somebody said something here. Striping on the wing, yeah, well, we're working on it. It's a work in progress. You know what I ain't been doing? I ain't been easing up on the masking tape. But we'll get it right now. Just have to remember to put some heat to it before I take it off. It's either going to be really cool or really disastrous. Won't have to take the whole airplane off. This will be painted with an airbrush. All this stuff will be painted with an airbrush. The flaps will be off it. So the only thing that I got to tape up pretty good size is this shell decal here. I don't know what I'm going to do on the elevators yet. Stabilizer and elevator. Maybe just a red, white, and blue stripe. Something simple. Just straight lines. Something simple. It's going to be plain Jane. $55 is not reasonable. It's light. Most of these airplanes that are built this size are in the 65 to 70 ounce range. Can't have that. By no means perfect, but it'll get the job done. It's a tool. Yeah. Yeah, I pulled the tape off and I pulled some of the paint off. I don't think it'll happen on this airplane. Reason being is it's 90% thinner. There's no paint on it. It's all thinner. Not to say that it couldn't happen, because it can. And it's a disaster when it does. What are you going to do? Couple of reasons for that happening is, one, it wasn't sanded good, so it doesn't have any tooth. Two, it had some dirt on it in that area. And three, not enough thinner to penetrate the next coat down, so you're spraying too dry. Those are the three reasons for paint pull-off. No tooth, sanding, dirt, didn't wipe it down real good, and thinner. But it still can happen. It can still happen to me. And then it's repair time, which is a bummer. But what I'll do when I get ready to take the tape up is I'll take the heat gun and warm up the tape, and that kind of softens the glue, and then pull it up slowly. But you got to be careful of that too, because if you get the paint too warm, because it's not cured, it'll be a week old. When I do that, it can soften the paint and pull that up down to the substrate. Okay. It looks like I got enough for another wing, maybe. Maybe. If not, I'll have to wait till Wednesday when that tape arrives. I bought 3 rolls, 2 for me and 1 for John, because I took his tape from him, so I got to replace that. Got to replace that. Let's see. That'll be okay, and I don't know about there. We shall see. So I gotta know, guys, was the Mevo a good investment? Okay. You know what? I just figured out how to tape that off. I'll just stick that back on right like so. Instantly taped off. Perfect. Yep, that's the Mevo is the multiple cam setup with auto director. I have enough cameras here. I could have done this without spending any money, but it would have cost me hours of editing. So now it just does it on its own, puts it out live. I don't think I'm going to have enough But we'll see. There's a lump in that thing. We can't have that. That's better. And we got through a paint job with no bleed through. So if I can get through a paint job with no pull-ups, it'll be a miracle. Get rid of this. Pretty good. A little overlap there. Keep creeping with this. I don't know why I didn't think of that on the other side instead of trying to tape them things. Oh well. We got 1 hour in already. Boy, how time flies when you're having fun. When you're at work, it seems to stand still. Today went pretty fast, so I tore up a trailer and rewired the light so it It was 9 hours of humping, so it didn't take too long. I mean, it didn't seem like it took too long. Yeah, I did it again on this side. Ah! Come on now. There we go. Got it. Yay. You're wondering what I'm doing there. This dope is just a week old, so it's still soft. And my knuckle put a dent in it. So I don't want to leave that dent in there. I want to tighten it up so that it doesn't get a permanent spot in it. So just heat it up and it'll come right out. And of course the whole thing will bag up again when I put a coat of clear on it. But it's pretty much to be expected. I like the green paint, yeah. Or are you talking about the green tape? I like the green canopy. It's pearl green. That's a $50 canopy. I don't think I'll do that again. Shoot, I forgot to. It would probably be okay, but so used to taping off cars, motorcycles and stuff, I forget that I need to lower the tack on this tape. But some guy in Sandy bought me 5 rolls of this stuff tonight, so That's appreciative. Helps the cause. Because I'm poor. What do you guys think about, this Elon Musk? He bought Twitter. Obviously, I don't have $54 billion to buy Twitter. What do you guys think about me getting a hold of Len Newman and seeing if I can buy, if he even has, the files of Stuka and archiving them on Stunhanger? Of course, I don't know. Len's probably not too happy with me. Because when Stunhanger came about, I basically killed Stuka. And that wasn't the intention, really. It just was that he kind of aggravated me. I went to check my Stunhanger Twitter handle at Twitter tonight, and I'm still banned. Maybe he'll let me back on, maybe he won't, but they get rid of the COVIDian Wokatarians, I'll probably get back on. Well, basically, we've been on for an hour and 10 minutes or so. I kind of want to keep these to an hour long. And I don't have enough tape to finish that off anyway, so I guess we're going to call it. And I'll be back tomorrow. So, as always, fair winds, tight lines. Let's go, Brandon. See ya.